So this is Clive Barker, and he's going to help us demonstrate how to do a proper boar cleaning. And what you need to do proper boar cleaning is just a bowl with mineral oil is fine. You need your Q-tips, and you need some coconut oil. What you do is you take a Q-tip. I usually just dip both sides since I know I'm going to use them. You take Piggy and carefully place him against, making sure he's snug up against your back, because you know their spines don't bend backwards. So he needs to feel really secure. And you, using one hand, separate as much as possible. Clean all around the outside. Oh yes, you're nice and grimy. Clean all around the outside, and then just insert the Q-tip, dig around, and take off whatever comes in. Essential part of boar cleaning is to expose the penis, and you can do that by, sorry baby, usually when you're spreading to get the anal sacs, the anal glands, and that's what you're cleaning in there, is the hay and the debris that gets caught in, because they're dragging low to the ground. The penis just wants to come right out by spreading like this, but if you need extra help, you can just push right here on the shaft, and just to make sure that any white gunk around the shaft comes off. And so here you see he's got some buildup, and you can just take it right off with your hands. Oh yes. There you go. And that's all you need to do. If you let that build up too much, what will happen is penis plugs will develop, it'll harden, and it'll prevent him from peeing. So you just want to make sure that the shaft is nice and clean. And again, how to get the shaft out. Sorry baby, I know you're being very patient. When you spread to clean the anal sac, the penis should already be wanting to come out. So you can then just push, let's show again, just push down on the tip here. And I suggest practicing that a lot, because it's an essential part of boar cleaning and shouldn't be skipped. So we've already dipped once. We're going to dip again, because you saw he was a little bit, it's okay baby, he was a little bit dirty. So when a piggy starts to want to go back to his normal position, what I do is I turn him this way now, and you put his face in your elbow, because that will make him feel a little bit more secure. It's okay baby, it's alright. I know we don't like this. You can still use, oops, sorry Clive. You can still use your same two fingers to separate like this, so he's secure in my elbow, and then his bottom is lifted up so he can't run. Then I spread like this, and I can finish the job placing the Q-tip in that way. Now you see, I'm getting the Q-tip in there pretty far. You really can't hurt them if you're not jamming. You can stick it pretty much as far as it wants to go. And now I'm going to do it one more time, because you kind of want the Q-tip to come out clean. And if you do this every 3 to 4 weeks, should be fine. Sometimes they just are a little bit dirtier than other pigs, and that's I'm going to do one more. I want it a little bit cleaner than that. So this will just help him feel better. If you don't boar clean, what will happen is that hay and debris and fur that's getting up in there will eventually block the anal sacs, and he can get impacted, which can lead to all kinds of problems. Piggies need to poop. So just do boar cleanings, and it is a myth that you do not need to boar clean neutered males. If you have a neutered pig, boar clean anyway. Our vet says that what he sees most for impacted pigs are neutered pigs, and I think that's probably because of the myth that you don't need to boar clean. So last step, so we've got the anal sacs, we've got the penis checked. So one final step, here you see their grease gland. Now he has just recently come from a shelter, and obviously nobody was paying attention to his grease gland. So you can see that it's a little bit dirty and it's a little bit caked up. The grease gland is about 1/2 inch from the anal opening directly up. And you take a little bit of coconut oil on your finger and just dab it on that grease gland. I'm going to do this. This should just be done every time you do boar cleaning. Because he's a little bit dirtier, I'll probably just do this, every few days until that looks better. Some people take Dawn dishwashing detergent and because it can cut the grease, and you know, that's one way to do it. But I have great success just using the coconut oil, and more if I need it. So in about 2 weeks, that should be a beautiful, smooth, it shouldn't have that built up grease gland. And this is a clean and happy boy piggy. Thank you, Arthur.